Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Onimusha Warlords. This is the first Onimusha game, and it just got a remaster and PC port, so I'm checking that out, because apparently, I always thought this game was more of a Devil May Cry, but apparently it's actually closer to a kind of halfway point between Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. So, you know, you've got your tank controls, your fixed camera angles, but you've also got some combos that you can do with a sword. So let's get in here, and I don't really know what to expect. I don't know if this game is particularly well remembered. Like, I don't think there are a huge number of people who are like, man, I really loved Onimusha back in the day. But I'm still glad that I got a port and a remaster. And I'm kind of curious to see what it's all about. Is that a fly caught in a spiderweb? I thought it was a cocoon at first, hatching. It's interesting to compare this to Devil May Cry, though, because this actually did come out the same year, and this is also a Capcom joint, so I guess they kind of sold their own ship short when they released them. You know, that seems like a overly high density of maggots for a mostly skeleton.
Men! Fight and die with honor!
Alright, we got plenty of samurai here,
has finally engaged the enemy,
but not a whole lot of Oni. And this show-off with a stick is our main protagonist. I think his name's Samanosuke?
My lord, we have taken Lord Suraga's head!
Perfect!
Well, rip Nobunaga. Alright, we're getting a little more demon-y now, I guess, with these demon ninjas. How did he quickly open all those doors while he was running? I thought he was just running right through them, but no, they're all open, so he's like sliding them really quickly to the left.
Samanosuke.
I will save Princess Yuki.
Well, that was all very dramatic, but very disjointed. I'm still not really sure what's going on here. He went off to a battle and I guess assassinated Nobunaga, and then he came back to find that some princess got kidnapped.
I am writing this letter in the hopes you will read this in time to help. Something is wrong within the Inabayama Castle. Some of the maids and servants have gone missing, and I fear that it might be the work of monsters. I am so scared, Samanosuke. People tell me that the monsters eat the maids and servants and then take their remains to someplace deep underground. When I told my brother Yoshitatsu about this, he did not seem interested. He is too busy preparing for his upcoming battle with Nobunaga.
I don't care about your peasant folks, I have battles to account for.
Although it has been a few years since we were forced to take separate paths, due to the battle between my father Dosan and my brother Yoshitatsu, you are still the only one that I can rely upon. I can only hope that you receive this letter and that you will find it in your heart to come and save me before it is too late.
You know, I don't want to bother you too much. I'm sure you're busy, but, you know, if you get a chance, can you come save me from my imminent death? That would be nice. I'm curious, though, if he was carrying that letter during the battle, or if he received it on the way. Alright, so that's
This way, sir.
a much more comprehensible
If our princess is at the keep, there are two ways to get there.
kind of
The
opening.
western path, or the northern passage.
Kaede, I'll go north. You follow them through the other way.
Understand.
So I think you can actually play as both of these, but you switch between them. Alright, here we go. So, pre-rendered backgrounds, fixed cameras, I guess they did this weird thing where instead of having two separate control schemes, the D-pad is tank controls, like this, and then the analog stick is just like more modern controls. Alright, so we got our sword. Just seeing what else we can do here. Okay, we can get into a guard and dodge stance, which I believe is important from what little I read about this game. And, okay, so this is probably like a parry, and this is a block. You can see there are two different stances here. Yeah, because when you block, you can't move, so... I mean, you can dodge around pretty good. There doesn't seem to be any kind of, like, limit on your sidestepping. But I imagine that would be pretty hard to do in D-pad mode. Yeah, it doesn't feel nearly as fluid as just doing it with the stick, so the stick might actually be an advantage. Sir, please save Princess Yuki. You know, if you could. Okay, that's Kaede's path, so let's go this way. Got normal sword, normal armor. So yeah, it does have kind of survival horror-y stuff. You know, enemies that you might not necessarily want to always fight. But we also do have a sword that we can chop them up with if we get good with it. And a green herb that is just called a herb. Okay, we got a map. Nothing on the map yet, so I don't know if it really counts. His initial reaction there was like, I'm gonna karate chop a bitch. So they really are just demon ninja. Alright. Okay, so you kind of lock to an enemy when you go into this stance. It's definitely not exactly fluid like Devil May Cry. However, these guys seem pretty hesitant to attack. Oh, there we go, I got a little hit in. We do have a pretty good combo, it's like 4 hits. Oh, okay. I guess they weren't very dedicated to their mission because they just left her there.
Princess Yuki, Your Highness.
Samanosuke. It's really you. Oh, I knew that you would come to save me.
You can definitely tell that this is an old PS2 game because they just kind of vibrate while they're talking.
I have missed you so
Like, look at his
much
hands. Look at them.
since you left
He's, like,
the castle.
severely shaking.
What?
Is this gonna be a boss already?
Flee while you can, you worthless bug! Useless!
No!
Pitiful humans!
Princess Yuki.
Alright, well, she didn't stay rescued for very long.
Samanosuke. Samanosuke. Wake up, Samanosuke.
Samanosuke, that was pretty pitiful. You really could have tried harder there.
With your current power, you are not capable of destroying the demons.
But I must destroy the demons!
We will give you our powers.
Oh, okay, thanks guys.
We are the clan of ogres that has been subverted by the demons.
Aren't ogres typically Oni also?
Samanosuke, defeat and seal their souls. To your right hand.
Alright, I guess we've become a Japanese god hand.
Destroy all the demons!
Okay. He's very insistent about that. Don't question it, just destroy demons! So we got a glass arm now, and I guess that's our demon puncher. You might call it a devil arm.
So, fortune has smiled upon me this day. The power of this gauntlet. I will destroy
All of those monsters.
Demons, not monsters.
Save the princess.
I will destroy all the demons. Hopefully John will not become a zombie in this, though. You got the instructions. Here, Samanosuke, take these instructions to your gauntlet. And they just leave it next to you. Hold down B to absorb the souls that emerge after defeating demons. Okay. Red orbs are used to buy stuff, just like Devil May Cry. Blue orbs are used for magic power. Actually, what color were the Devil Trigger orbs? I don't think they were blue. And yellow is health. Okay, well that's different. Press Y to attack with magic while you have an orb equipped. Every time you use magic, some of your magic power is consumed. Enhance your orbs, swords, and items using the red souls you've absorbed from enemies. Use a magic mirror. And select Enhance to view the enhanced screen. Okay. Simple enough. So, do I have an orb to equip yet? Doesn't seem like it. They've given me magic abilities, but they've not actually given me a way to use them yet. That monster emerged from this hole. But where is he taken, Princess Yuki? That seems a really small hole for that guy's size. Broken turret is blocking the road, but you have no time to turn back. You must find and save Princess Yuki. Alright, so this is probably... Oop. Oh, it's really weird that there's no, like, door sound or anything. You just kind of zoop through. This is probably a save point. Magic mirror. Alright. So this is our soul-sucking mode. I wonder if we don't suck up their souls, will they just resurrect? Alright, a lot of dead folk here. Ah, yes. Samurai zombies. Actually, they kind of just look like peasant zombies with samurai swords. perhaps from all the dead people. Alright. I don't know how I did that kick, but it, like, knocked them all down. Unless what I'm sucking up is magic power. Alright. So I actually don't mind how this plays so far. I mean, again, I think having the ability to do this instead of having to do this is actually preferable for this. Like, I didn't use the new controls they did for the Resident Evil, like, HD PC port, because they didn't feel necessary, but because this is a more action-focused kind of game,
Monsters!
I think that it works better.
Oh, someone is there!
Forget him!
Forget him, he'll be fine. Okay, I don't actually know how to parry, though. Probably like that. I just have to hit block right before they swing. Alright. Okay, I can actually... No, you can't move and suck. Okay, now I'm just getting jammed in a corner here. Alright, that didn't go so hot. But I was trying to figure out the parry. So I guess this stance is just for kind of being able to dodge better. It doesn't actually do anything special. Okay, I don't have a lot of health. I can't, like, block and then push forward or anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any specific parry move. I should look at the controls, probably. Except I can't, because there's no options. What if I hit back? There we go. There's keyboard settings, that doesn't really help me. Oh, controls. Okay. Change swords when standing still. Okay, so that's just lock on when you hit RB. Magic attack, absorb souls, action, attack. Change target is the right stick. Change to bow or gun. Block. Move character. Yeah, so I guess there isn't really a parry, it's just, like, block. And then hit him. Okay, this is not the door. I keep going out the wrong way. Gotta go this way.
Open the door! I've killed all the monsters!
He killed?
Huh?
What should we do?
I'm not exactly sure what their plan was. They just closed the door. Oh my god, that face. They just closed the door and then they're like, oh, we'll just stand here and hope they don't get through.
Ah! Sorry.
We are very sorry. Please forgive us.
What happened to you?
They came out of nowhere and attacked us.
The keep may have also been attacked by them.
The keep is ahead of us that way?
Right. The forest road there is a shortcut to the keep.
So the voice acting is pretty much what I expect for early PS2 Capcom. It's pretty bad. I saw a monstrous shadow climbing to the northern stone wall near the keep. Sounds like a boss. They slaughtered my comrades one by one. I never thought things would end like this. Alright, I'm sure we'll be seeing those folks again. I guess I can't help you, and these guys are also not willing to help you. With friends like these. Okay, that was a finisher. So when they're down, you can give them a stab. Okay, if you hit back while your weapon is ready, they'll do a kick. I don't actually know... I don't think that's magic, because I think the magic meter is under my health. So I don't... That was a very rapid bat. What a big hole. Did the monster do this? You can't get around it. It seems you can't go back down once you go down this hole. Well, no going back now. I don't know why those bats are just so fast. Alright, forgot that was not block that I was using. Alright, you know. Oh, fuck. I was actually trying to hit block there. Okay, thankfully you don't have to actually be blocking in the direction that they are. And they do actually give you health back. You've got the underground temple map. Alright. So not too tough so far. Okay, we're still in the era where you couldn't walk upstairs because they're just part of the pre-rendered background. Looks like this mummified monk was supposed to guard this temple. Good fucking job, mummified monk. There is a green scroll here. Will you take it? You got the Sugun's note. To the brave ones who find and is reading this scroll, cast all thoughts aside and heed my words. There exists an Ogre's Gauntlet that draws its powers from the souls of those who were slayed by demons. Master its secrets, and great powers will be yours. Remember, without the power of the ogres, you are no match for the demons. Sogen. Well, thanks for the confidence, Sogen. It doesn't really help me, though, because I can't do anything with my gauntlet yet, aside from suck up their souls. Okay. Thought I had that blocked. Thankfully, health seems to drop frequently enough that I'm not having to use my one herb. You got the Seryu. Against their power... What? Okay, right to left. Subverted their power against a man? Subverted a man against... I'm not sure what order those go in. Maybe I need more pieces. Did I just, like, stealth kill them because they weren't expecting me? I don't know why they just got one-shotted. Alright, my pink meter is almost full, so maybe that is... a level? An unlock, maybe? I don't know. Alright, treasure chest. Journal number 1. Master Sugen and I have followed the monster that has been kidnapping people around town. It has led us to this cave. The cave seems to be a nest for demons, every kind of monster imaginable, even ones I would never have believed to exist. They call themselves demons, or Oni. They hate sunlight and seem to have lived underground since before the human race even existed. My master has already made up his mind to go into the cave. I am confident that he has the power to banish the demons. I have a little talent for drawing, and I also have faith and courage, so I will not be afraid of the monster. What? Drawing gives him faith? As such, I am going to record everything I see. This is going to be the most bizarre book in history. Oh, that looks like an orb. I want to see if there's anything on the sides. You got the sheet in. Okay, cool. It also came with a magic sword. So is this like our Alistair? Seems like I can't switch. This enables you to use the sword with the power of thunder. Yeah, so it's like that. I can essentially use the magic as though it were a devil trigger attached to this sword. I think? I don't know. I can't seem to switch to my other sword by hitting the stand still and press sword button. So I guess we're just gonna forget we had it and just use our magic sword now. Interestingly, using the magic attack is not draining my thing, because I guess I'm not hitting anything with it. There is a trick treasure box here. Alright, 3 moves, but where do I start? Am I in the middle? I don't actually know what I'm trying to do here. Am I rotating? Am I rotating right or left? 1, 2. Okay, I see what I need to do. I think it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what would be the best way to do this? I need 5 to be at the bottom. No. I'm not very good at these puzzles where you have a limited number of moves to figure this out. How can I do this in 3 moves? Problem is, I think I can only move them right and not left. So I don't know how I can get the 1 to the top left in less than 2 moves. Rotate that. Actually, this will work, right? No, because I can't... Okay. I wanted to see if there was a way to rotate left. Seems kind of silly that you can't. So if I could rotate left... Well, it's actually... Wow, am I really this, like, stupid that I can't figure this out? 1. 2. There we go. I guess the answer was yes. You got the rope ladder. Do I need that for something, or is that like a very durable ladder made with hemp rope? You can't use that here. Alright. You got the magic jewel. I think that just refills my magic, probably. Enhances your magic power. Like, permanently, or... I hate when I don't know if these things are things I should use yet. What clan has been subverted by the demons? Oh, okay. I want the Seiryu. Circle Y plus triangle? Circle, square, present, square? Okay, so apparently I need all 4 of these. Circle, landing ship, circle, red tree. That's not an option in here. I might not actually have the right file yet. Let's try subverted against a man. So that's just triangle and then Y triangle. Because, I mean, we don't actually have a clan name, so I don't think this is useful. Let's just leave it for now. What's this? A crystal is fitted to the center, and there seems to be lightning inside of it. Okay. Got some stronger looking lizard men. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Okay, not too tough. So I think I have 1 point to spend now. Can I not get this chest here? There we go. South area map. Alright, so now we are... I see you back there. We are making our way into the castle proper. You know, this kind of reminds me of all things, Ecstatica, which is also a kind of fantasy game where you come to a town that's just overrun by demons hanging around. That is a very old game. Oh, okay. That I would like to give a try sometime. I've never actually played it. I've only actually watched someone else play it. Okay. Wasn't expecting him to throw his battle axe at me. So that big boy is going to give me some trouble. Dodging is kind of difficult. But you can block their roll. So I just kind of lead them around this arena. Pick them off one by one. Your soul is mine. Alright. You, I'm gonna have to be a little more dodgy for. You don't actually seem to have another combo, though. Also, my sword... Okay, I thought my sword switched back to a normal one. But no, it's still magic. Can I bring up the map quickly? No? I don't think there's a map key. Alright. I think that's back the way we came. Looks like there's a save point here. Oh boy. Alright, so as long as you can time your blocks, it's not too hard to avoid damage from these guys. You know, I'm actually enjoying this. It's a little janky, but again, I think it plays probably a little better than it used to with the change in controls. No, I can just probably turn this off. Alright, so I think this leads back out to where I was earlier. Was I out here before? Yeah, okay, this is where I came out of the sewer. So there was a save point here, I just didn't notice. Enhance. Hold A and enhance this orb to break stronger seals, or enhance this weapon. Weird, so the number doesn't actually really matter, it just means how many times I've filled the bar, how much extra juice I have, and it wasn't enough to level up my sword. Alright. I guess enemies don't respawn, which is good. Or at least not all the time, because those guys did spawn in, but Not too big of a deal. Alright, so I can go this way. Come on now. Already these guys can't handle me. I've moved beyond just samurai zombies. Don't worry, I got you covered. Need a hand? Okay, there's a hole in the wall there. Nope. Was that, I guess, a gift for rescuing him? The giant monster took Princess Yuki and went down under the dry moat. Okay. What does the map say about that? South area map. Okay. So that leads to the rest of the area. And I'm guessing that seal on the door was fire just by the fact that it was red. Okay. Can't open this door, it's got red ink on it. Down we go. Aha. But I have a rope ladder. So I guess you have to open that trick box. I have a rope here. Oh, do you? So I'm guessing this area will lead down to a boss fight. And I'd like to try to end this video on a boss fight at least. You got the medicine. Crystals fitted in the center. You can see raging flames inside of it. Yeah, so just a guess here. I'm going to say that we're going to fight the boss, and defeating the boss will give us the fire orb. Just my guess.
Huh?
Didn't know humans could be such pests?
Was that a question?
Where is the princess?
Humans are more tasty when angry, and I haven't eaten in a...
Didn't know humans could be such dodgers. Alright. Let's do this boss fight, but 1 second here. Alright, just a little bit of desync there in the cutscene, so I wanted to resync it up. And let's give this guy a go. Got this big stone okay. I was gonna say, wonder what this is for. Apparently nothing. Probably cannot dodge that. We'll take that little bit of health, though. It looks like we can beat some health out of him without having to kill him. Okay, camera kind of fucked me there. Oh. Gotta say, these fixed camera angles are a little more disorienting here than they are in Devil May Cry. But I think it's just because the room here is pretty small. Having some trouble there. I feel like he's a little too big for the room he's in. I should be using the backwards dodge after hitting... Oh. Okay, I thought he was going to charge me, and then he didn't, and then he did. He, like, got a little bit of delay on his plan. Ow. Weird that when I'm getting up, he swings a little too far away to hit me. Alright, yeah, I just gotta get used to using the back dodge after hitting. Oh. Gotta grab that health. Alright, so I might have to use the lightning to actually kill him. Okay, that was just stupid on my part, because I walked right into him. Let's use the medicine. Okay, that's probably magic floating around. So he doesn't seem very effective. He's just big and slow, and has probably a lot of health. Okay, that actually didn't hit me too hard. It seems like when you have the dodge going, you don't take as much damage. Okay, camera fucked me a little bit there again. Okay, that's an auto combo when you hit Y. It's not something I have to do 4 hits for. Well. Oh, wasn't expecting the second hit. My health's not doing great.
How could I die? By the hand of a human!
How could you? Actually, it's an ogre hand.
Quiet, monster. It is time for you to go back to the underworld.
I'm just borrowing it. I didn't get the Soul of Fire. What's back here? Journal number 2. I am a sad, pathetic coward, weak and unworthy of the priesthood. My master was seriously injured during the battle against the demons. I could not do anything. I could not save my master. He asked me to bring his wounded body to the entrance of the cave, then he began to perform his final ceremonial rites. So I guess he was the shriveled corpse that we saw. He has made up his mind to offer his life and die as a human sacrifice. With his remaining power, he is trying to sacrifice himself and place a seal on the entrance of the cave so the demons cannot get out. My master gave me a scroll and a jewel, then ordered me to leave the cave. That was the most humiliating moment of my life. I was relieved to hear that I could leave the cave. I was too happy to be leaving to worry about my master. I could think only of myself. Afterwards, I hid the scroll and the jewel, and I came back to my master's place of sacrifice. I will never have the willpower of my master. All I can do is learn as much as possible, create a testament of my findings. Saimyo. Alright. What does the map say? I probably don't have a map of this area. No, I guess we do. There's one more area. According to the map, really wish there was a key for this. There's a save. Okay, yeah, there is a save point. Okay, so was there a door here? Okay, I see. This is the door that was busted by him, so I can't leave until I get something to break through that. Alright, let's see what's back here, and then I think we'll call it, because that seems like a pretty good start for Onimusha. And I actually am enjoying it. Again, controls will take a little getting used to remember to actually use my footwork. Also, if you're already moving, you can't go into that mode. You have to stop to switch to dodge mode, which is the part that was screwing me in that fight a little bit. I was trying to switch to that after getting a hit in, but I was already walking, so it wasn't letting me. Okay, spooky skeletons.
Sweet, beautiful, lovely, the dripping blood, and what's this? Oh, a liver.
You must be the big villain. Because you're wacky as hell.
Smell. Who's there? A human? How disappointing.
What are you doing, snailhead?
Who do you think you are talking to? I haven't seen one as foolish as you since that, Nobunaga.
Nobunaga?
I operated on and resurrected that pitiful Nobunaga after he was killed in Okihazuma. He then made a pact with the demons and pledged his eternal loyalty to serve us forever as our slave.
No!
Oh, yes, it is indeed true. Now, let me show you my most recent creation. Go, Ronaldo! Bite the belly of that maggot and feast upon his bloody flesh!
The deadly dangers of Ronaldo. He's a bunch of tentacle. Okay, I guess we're fighting another boss thing. Ow. He's... Oh no. Now there are 2 of them. And now we're back to 1. So I guess he's just a new enemy type? Okay, I finished that one off. Alright, never mind. Just a new enemy, not a boss. Shit, Ronaldo, you didn't do very good. So this is some kind of demon alchemist, I guess. Creating more demons out of dead humans. Probably not the big bad, though. I guess the big bad will probably end up being possessed Nobunaga. Okay, there are inscriptions on the ground. Don't think I can do anything here, though, but we'll get Ifrit. Sorry, Kuen. Whoop! Alright, fire sword. Bigger and heavier. So now I should be able to... Wow, you could... Not even animation or anything, you can just instantly switch between them, and it looks like they have separate magic meters. Yeah, so... Heavier swings, slower swings probably do more damage. And a big overhead uppercut, which actually does drain your magic. Alright, so I guess we'll go back to the save point and wrap up. Oh yeah, this definitely does a lot more damage. Oh, you're still alive. So 3 hits with this thing will take one of those guys down. But maybe they just have an elemental weakness to fire. Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to do about these. Okay, they do kind of float to my level. Bad magic orbs. I need like a gun or something to deal with these. I know there is a gun in the game because it's in one of the screenshots. Like an old Japanese flintlock. But I'm not sure what's with the triumphant music. Also, I suppose this has to be deactivated from both sides. Alright, so that's Onimusha Warlords. It seems pretty cool as kind of a weird mix of the old survival horror games with a more action-y kind of gameplay as well. And, you know, I'll probably just keep playing this. Oh, it got fancier looking too. But yeah, I think this is cool. I like the feudal Japan setting. And I will see how far I can get through this. But anyhow, I've been Shadefire, this is Onimusha Warlords, and I hope you will join me the next time we go a demon slaying. Until then, you folks all take care.